Hello, my little sugar boogers. Welcome back to the channel. So here we are on part numero tres of the MIDTOWN Manor speed build. So in case you're wondering where are the LPs, where's some gameplay, damn it, Jennifer, it'll be coming a little bit later on today. I just really needed to muscle out the MIDTOWN Manor builds because this is part 3 of 4, which 4 will be coming tomorrow, and then you can finally get your hands on this house in case you are actually interested in downloading this big boy. So as you can see, we were just pretty much wrapping up some loose ends on the bottom floor. I added in a few things. I'll probably add in a couple more. We're going ahead and grabbing all of the, I have no idea what it's called, like toilet stuff, bathroom, whatever, and bringing it up to the top floor because that is the lazy builder's way of doing things. But I actually like, even though I've used very similar furnishings for each of the bathrooms, except for the master bathroom, might I add, it actually, they all have their own little personality and way of coming out different, I guess. So with this one, this is probably my favorite out of the 3 I think that are currently in this build, just because it's very open, it's very spacious, it's kind of straight to the point, it's not messing around, like you can literally walk in there and get down to business in any way that you please. And I had a lot of confusion with the curtains. Wasn't sure what I was going to do here. I actually added in some curtains that personally I really don't like. And if you change them, your girl would not be all that offended, to be honest. I mean, they are just not happening. But you know, we live and we learn. It's those hideous yellow things. They honestly look like, you know, somebody was like smoking in the bathroom and they just like changed colors like a damn chameleon because they are not my thing. I also added in my favorite rug of all time, which was that flowery one that reminds me of Chanel. I know that's like where my logic is. Like the Camilla flower, I believe. So in this upper level foyer, or like the, you know, kind of like the high traffic area, I really wanted to put in like a bay window. I wanted to put in a couple ottomans that simulated like a bay window is what my mother calls it. So if you have a different way of calling it, let me know in the comments down below. But here in the in the Aguirre household, we call it a bay window, and I just spit all over myself. I should be ashamed. Damn. All right, so I added in a couple other things. I put in a rug, obviously. Let's play Captain Obvious here. I just wanted to make this area kind of like a more chill place, you know, a couple bookshelves, just nothing really too detailed. I was going to put in the foosball table. I actually don't think that I left it in. Did I leave it in? I did. I hope that I did because it actually looks really, really, really cute there. And you wouldn't think that it would, but it really does. One of the things I really wanted to also add was this grandfather clock. Believe it or not, there is an animation on the The Sims website, I believe, that actually makes it animate so that the little, I guess, I don't know if it's called a medallion, but that thing swings back and forth pretty much like a swing set. And here we are moving on to the master bathroom. The only thing that's really, 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 really different about this build, it has got the whole shebang. It is like a spa inside your house. We've got the, you know, sink and tub. We've got the stand-up shower. Now, you can kind of see I was going to go with the double sink, double mirror sort of shindig, but I kind of took the real-life situation and put it in sim life simulation and decided, you know, I have a double sink. I don't use it. Ever. Like, I think when we moved into the house, I broke it, and after, I got, like, hair in the sink or something. I don't know what I did, but I broke the damn thing, and it has been 4 years later, and that damn thing is still broken. So I just figured, you know what, cut the costs, put another counter in there, and just call it a damn day. So I put in a couple other little dilly-dally, nicky-nacky kind of things, just to make it sort of lived in, even though I didn't want to go overboard with the clutter and stuff. I just had to add in a couple things. So when you come into the master bedroom, you're obviously going to hit this walkway, and you're going to have a series of doors. Do you choose left or do you choose right? I don't know. Depends on what you're trying to do that night. Anyway, I decided to put in a little chair there in case you really needed to ponder your decision, and also a rug to wipe your dirty shoes because we don't play that game. For the master bedroom, I wanted to keep it kind of in tune with the rest of the house's vibe. This kind of has a modern Victoria like era kind of style to it. I was going to put in those more Victorian lamps, but I decided to throw in these modern ones instead. And honestly, I love the way that this bedroom turned out. I'm adding in these curtains as well that are pretty much scattered throughout the home. They're very, 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 very popular, obviously, in this build. Believe it or not, there's actually 2 different types of curtains. There are the ones I put in the master bedroom, and then there's another one with more of like a different detailing on them. It's really weird because they are damn near identical, but I'm pretty sure they came from 2 different stuff packs, which I find is very odd. Usually I'm pretty good at catching that, and I'm like, I see what you're doing here. You're trying to just add in content without really having to change anything. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves ever. Like, if you're gonna give me something different that I don't already have or that I can't get. Do you get what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's kind of like pointless. But in this case, they came in handy because they added a little bit of variety. So you know what? I kind of can't knock them in this situation. But we're pretty much done with the master bedroom, I think. So one of the things I love about the house is the back side of it. It's just super duper gorgeous. My main objective of this build was to kind of give it a big mansion feel for a smaller mansion budget, hence the name MIDTOWN Manor. It's like a mid price range home, but it definitely has that. It's on a smaller plot of land. It's financially a little more obtainable. I don't actually use cheats in my personal game, so usually my Sims are broke, and in my LPs, like in The Sims 4, my Sims are absolutely freaking broke, like no joke. They might as well be related to them broke family, because that's the kind of situation that we got happening here. So and don't really get fixated on how this little balcony thing looks, because later when I do go into part 4 and I change everything and do the landscaping, that all just kind of gets remodified and gutted, so it doesn't look like that at all. All right, so we're moving into this smaller room, which obviously you can make it whatever your heart desires. I decided to make it an office because I kind of had a idea and a notion of who would live here, and it kind of felt like they'd be very business savvy or business oriented, high profile, a high profile family in a mid price range society, I suppose. Like, I don't know, they kind of are like middle class. That's what I'm trying to say, middle class family. I don't really go with the whole like class stereotypes, but for some reason that seems very popular. So I decided to go ahead and just kind of put them in a category, whatever. I'm like offending like a family doesn't even live here, but hey, wouldn't be an LP or a part or a video of mine if I didn't word vomit something. So let's just move on to the bedroom. Now, before anybody gets offended that I made this a girl's bedroom and I made it pink, just keep in mind you can totally change it to whatever you want. Like, it doesn't have to be a kid's bedroom at all. It can be any sort of bedroom. And if it's a boy's bedroom, you could leave it like this. If you want to make it a girl's bedroom, you can make it blue. Like, it's just what I envisioned. And I really wish people wouldn't get so hung up on stereotyping absolutely everything, because like, who's really stereotyping here, like me or you? Like, if you're having a problem with me using the color pink for a girl, I don't know. So I'm not really saying it's a girl bedroom, it could be whatever you want it to be. It could be anything your heart desires, like I've said before. I literally put out the canvas, I paint it, but you're the one who has to kind of color in between the lines, and I feel like that would be also really fun to see, you guys changing it up a little bit and making the MIDTOWN Manor your very own. So yeah, I was going to add in like a art table, or maybe like some sort of something to help with your kids noodle, but I decided just to put in a desk there where you can put a computer, tablet, place they can do their homework or whatever else you really want them to do. I think this pretty much wraps it up though, you guys, for part number 3 of the MIDTOWN Manor build. I am definitely going to post part number 4. That is the final segment of the build before I can put it up on the gallery. I'll be posting that on Sunday in case you guys are interested. So if you're still following this series, this build, this whatever, I want to thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. The sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.